everybody, it's Christelle, Vintage Christelle here at YouTube and Christelle at Etsy.com. Also, my husband and I have a spot on eBay where we sell new and vintage books and new and vintage clothes, and that is called Poppy and Nani. Now, today I was going to share a book haul I've recently made from the thrift shops and the ones in the next town and the local one and the Goodwill. So I'd like to show you first. One thing that I got is this very cute little set of book plates by Kate Sutton, and she is a very whimsical artist. Just got really cute illustrations of happy-go-lucky birds, and here's square and rectangular. Sorry for the glare, but it's still in the package. And I got that for $1 at the thrift store. And what I'd like to do is, when I sell the books, tuck one of the book plates in there. And those are by Gallison of New York. So let's go from here. A couple of the things were book or thank you related. These are, my hands are awful, but I've been making pies and turkeys for days. And fishing. I've been fishing, and we caught a lot. And then we had a fish bait. So anyway, these are cards that I picked up, 3 for 99 cents at the Goodwill. They're handmade by an artist from San Luis Obispo, California, and her name is Susie Winkle. This is really cute, but it kind of makes you sad because it is adorable, the little birthday queen, I guess. But it kind of makes you sad for those days that children were to be seen and not heard. And I remember those days sitting on the sofa with, they called it the Chesterfield instead of the sofa for part of the time when I lived in Canada. But I remember being told all of my brothers and sisters, more than this, to sit down and be quiet, not speak unless we were spoken to, and well, those are the bad days. Anyway, so also I got, I don't know how I got on that sad little melancholy thing, but those are cute kids, and that's really cute handmade cards with the little birthday queen there. So I can send up for thank you cards with some of my items, my clothing items. So here's Rachel Ray 30-minute meals too, and it still had the price tag on it from, let's look up close, Walmart. Oh, duh. And so I'm sure there's over 1 million copies sold. There she is with her extra virgin olive oil, famous for that. Ravioli vegetable lasagna, family style suppers. So everybody knows about Rachel Ray, but these are really good books to have to snap up a quick meal that seems like you spent hours on it. Okay, here is, oh, I forgot to show you the other thing that was not, I don't have very good light today. It finally rained here on the California coast. So it rained a lot, and we're really glad, but the light's not very great in here. This is a paint by number kit. I was so impressed by this. This is so cute. I remember doing those kind of things when I was a kid, but I thought that I would probably give this to my daughter-in-law just for fun because she likes kitschy stuff like that, but she's an excellent artist in school for going towards her master's in art. But that's really cute. 8 different scenes of Paris. And that is by Chronicle Books, so that's probably Barnes & Noble, I believe. So that's good. I'm sorry if I'm turning this sideways. I'm trying to use my little picture easel for the books. This is Gluten-free Girl Every Day, and it's a cookbook. And it is Shauna James Ahern with Daniel Ahern, and I saw her blog before, and so I was interested in getting this book when I found it. So what it is she found out that she has celiac disease, where you can't have gluten, which is an ingredient in breads and tortillas, and it's flour. I've got a fly trying to come in my house because it's raining outside and it's finally going to accept its winter. Anyway, if you see it go by, that's what that is. So anyway, she cannot have any foods that have gluten in them, and her husband is a chef, so I understand that he started providing meals in his restaurant and making different meals in his restaurant for people that cannot have gluten. And so I don't know probably if it's a celiac, she might have to not even have any gluten recipes in the room. Some people are so sensitive you can't even be around it. Okay, this is chocolate chip cookies with hazelnut. I just wanted to show you that if you can't have gluten, you can still have some yummy stuff. Let me find my other page mark. Apple pie. See? And I did make, I'm not gluten, I don't have celiac disease, but I am kind of, flour clogs up my sinuses. So I did make, for a friend of mine that has celiac disease, I made a pumpkin pie and an apple pie for Thanksgiving, and it was super yummy. And I used a Bob's Red Mill crust for anybody who wants to know. But there's just all kinds of good recipes in there, and there's her husband's hand holding an heirloom tomato. This is Easy Mexican Meals. I'm blabbing a lot, huh, you guys? So this is one of those Paragon books, and they're made in the UK, and I just love that company. They have really great craft and recipe books, and the photographs are always so pretty, and huevos rancheros and enchiladas and quesadillas and authentic guacamole. Yucatan citrus soup. That sounds really yummy, and it looks really pretty in that bowl. Huh? So, here we go. Off to a different thing. This is A Girl's Best Friend. It's a vintage book. I mean, it's a modern book in a vintage style. So, it's got some Art Nouveau and Art Deco pictures and little quotes by dog owners. Emily Dickinson, dogs are better than humans because they know but do not tell. So that's a fun book, and books like this usually sell well in my booth at the local vintage shop where my husband and I have a booth. I keep wanting to do photographs of his artwork and photography that we sell, so I'm going to do that soon. And this, I'm thinking ahead, so I saw this book and I thought, well, that'll be great for Valentine's Day and in the brick and mortar shop. But if there's anything anyone ever wants, they can message me here at YouTube or at my Etsy shop, Christelle, and but they can message me and I could send them an invoice. This is Love's Miscellany. Everything you wanted to know about romance and passion. Whoa. Cupid, of course. And this has a lot of vintage style art. pictures of postcards. Of course, chocolate. Oop, there's my nook going off. So, that's just really a pretty book. Hardcover, really nice. I only buy them if they have a really excellent shape. If they are in excellent shape. Sorry about that. I can't figure out how to undo that thing. My husband and I keep saying, what is that? We're like so not tech savvy. Anyway, it's a notification for something. But I don't need to be notified if I can't read it. Okay, Shakespeare's Love Sonnets. Anyway, I try to make sure that I only pick out really beautiful books. And, you know, the antique books and vintage books I have, maybe they'll have a kid's name in this gift section. But it's nice that I have them so that you can sign them. I always sign the books I give away to my friends and family. But this has got some very interesting art and some stuff that looks kind of like William Morris wallpaper. And so that's Shakespeare. And a happy day. Okay, this book, The Brother Gardeners, Botany, Empire, and the Birth of an Obsession, Andrea Wolf. Okay, there went my thing. What this is a book that is about a group of men who are all botanists, gardeners, and it's a British book. Did I say that? And it is, let me read it to you. Okay, I'm going to give you a good page to look at. There we go. Well, I want a prettier one. Oh, I'm silly. Anyway. In 1733, the American farmer John Bartram dispatched 2 boxes of plants and seeds from the American colonies addressed to the London cloth merchant Peter Collison. Most of these plants had never before been grown in British soil, but in time the magnificent and colorful American trees, evergreens, and shrubs would transform the English landscape and garden forever. During the next 40 years, Collison and a handful of botany enthusiasts cultivated hundreds of American species. The Brother Gardeners follows the lives of these 6 men whose shared passion for plants gave rise to the English love affair with gardens. So, it's the books that I sell, I may have already said that once before on another video, but the books that I sell that have anything to do with gardening, botany, horticulture, people who were famous gardeners, they all do really well on Etsy or eBay or in the my vintage shop that has new books as well. This one is The Journal Keeper, a memoir, and it is by Phyllis Thoreau. So, let me tell you what it says. The Journal Keeper is a memoir of 6 years in the writer Phyllis Thoreau's life. A natural storyteller, she slips her arm companionably into years like an old friend going for a stroll. But Thoreau's stride is long and her eyes sharp, and she swings easily between subjects that occupy us all. Love, loneliness, growing old, financial worries, spiritual growth, and watching her remarkable mother prepare for death. As Thoreau invites us to walk along with her, the path brings new friends, worries, and revelations. Her home opens to us as easily as her countless friends and neighbors, and each turn of the page brings another impromptu hello that quickly becomes 3 hours of shared laughter. So, I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest, I love the chair on the front. So that's what made me want to buy that book. Basic Baking, there's another cookbook. And that's exactly what it is. Shows you, now this one will be good for Christmas because it has a lot of cookie recipes and bars and Christmas sections. Everything looks, oh my gosh, and that is not gluten-free. Okay, but it's just really a very nice cookbook. Awesome chocolate cherry pudding cake. My husband would love that. So there we go with that one by Silverback Books. Okay. This is a local regional history book of Galena, Illinois, and people always will buy regional books when they come into the as tourists to the shop that we have. But what interested me in this book was because my husband does block print art. I wanted him to see it. But then, awesome, mini mines. So anyway, but then this paper was in there that shows that it has been selling on ABE Books previously for $150, $120. So that proves the point that people like regional books. And when I used to write for the local paper where I used to live, I did the local history, and everybody really did like that. Okay, so this is a kind of a worn out book, but I like to buy these even if the covers aren't great because of the art inside. So this is The Three Bears and Other Stories. So it's got little bunny bunnykin. That's so cute. Story of little bunny bunnykin. Oh, it's got child's handwriting, which I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. You can shine on the page, but it's not on the pictures. And sometimes I just like to scan these for my, oh look. Oops. So, this book belonged to Kathleen. And here's the last book for today. This is, I kept you long enough, huh? True Colors, a palette of collaborative art journals. It's a Somerset Studios publication, and being that I work in collage and different kind of mixed media art, I really love these kind of books, and I know they will sell well because even their magazines sell really well on eBay. So I thought this would be fun to show you a book haul, and the books at the thrift shop are quite inexpensive, and if you just study up a little bit on the type of books you like or the type of books that you wish to sell, you can look online and check eBay and Etsy and check, you know, what sells the best and what's currently doing really well. So that's it for today, and thank you for subscribing and commenting, and that about looks like me. I'll see you next time with another book haul. and some Christmas baking. I'll probably do some gluten-free recipes for you all. So, God bless you. Bye.